I threw a cup of cold water on my naked husband. And honestly, I'd do it again. This whole thing started back when we were basically kids. We got together when I was 19 and he was 21. We've been married for almost 2 decades now, and there's this one thing that's been happening since day one. The shower diverter valve. You know that little metal rod on your bathtub faucet that you pull up to make the shower work and push down to use the tub? Yeah, that thing. My husband forgets to push it down. Every single time he showers, he leaves it up, which means when I go to take my shower, I turn on the water and immediately get blasted with freezing cold water from the shower head before the water has time to heat up. I've asked him to fix this probably 1,000 times. Literally 1,000 times over 20 years. That's twice a month minimum, sometimes more. I've asked nicely, I've asked firmly, I've begged, I've left notes, I've sent texts, I've demonstrated it for him. I've explained how uncomfortable it is to get sprayed with ice water first thing in the morning. He always says sorry, always. He'll hug me and say he's working on it and hasn't he been doing better lately? And the thing is, he will do better for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks if I'm lucky. Then it creeps back. He'll go a month being perfect and I'll think we're finally past this, and then boom, cold shower at 6 in the morning on a Tuesday. Last year I suggested he write a checklist or set a phone reminder. He told me that stuff stresses him out. He got tested for ADHD thinking maybe that was it, but the results came back negative. He just has a hard time with systems and routines. He said making lists and schedules feels physically painful to him, and he'd rather just deal with problems as they come up instead of trying to prevent them, which would be fine, except I'm the one dealing with the problem, not him. He gets his nice warm shower every time because I always remember to push the valve down. I'm the only one suffering here. 2 days ago it happened again. I woke up, went into the bathroom and turned on the shower without checking. The second that water hit me, I screamed. It was freezing, absolutely freezing, and I just stood there dripping and shivering and something inside me snapped. I turned off the water, grabbed the plastic cup we keep by the sink, filled it about 3 inches with cold water from the tap. Then I walked straight into the bedroom where my husband was standing completely naked. He'd just pulled off his pajama pants and was about to head to the bathroom for his turn in the shower. He was looking down at his phone checking something. Didn't even see me coming. I raised that cup and whipped it at a 45-degree angle so the water splashed all over his chest and face. He gasped and jumped back and looked at me like I'd lost my mind. I told him his apologies weren't worth anything anymore. I said I was done listening to him pat himself on the back for getting better when this had been going on for 20 years. I said the fact that it's an accident doesn't excuse it. I told him from now on, every single time I take a cold shower, he's taking one too. I said I refuse to be treated like a second-class citizen in my own house, and if he won't make changes to treat me better, then I'll make changes to treat him worse. He stood there dripping and stammered something about how that wasn't fair. I said what wasn't fair was being ignored for 2 decades. What wasn't fair was asking for the same basic thing over and over and never getting it. What wasn't fair was him getting comfortable hot showers every day while I played Russian roulette with the faucet. He grabbed a towel and said we needed to talk about this like adults. I said we did talk about it like adults for 20 years, and it got me nowhere. I walked out and slammed the door. That was 2 days ago. Since then, he's pushed the valve down both times. But so have I for the last 20 years during my good streaks.